Welcome to Adventures with Janis. Hey, this past weekend was a great weekend for Janis. Me and Kelly were able to take her out on a test ride to check her front disc brake conversion kit that we put on this past week. It worked fine, and I would suggest that front disc brake conversion kit to anyone that has a bus that still has drums on it. So we got a video on the product itself. It's AC Industries front disc brake conversion kit for the bus. We got a video on what's all in the kit, and then we also have a video that shows us actually installing it on the bus. So, but we also was checking out on our test ride, was checking out the front suspension, and everything worked fine because we put new tie rods, new steering dampener, new swing lever pin, new shocks. We had new ball joints put in. So just about everything on the front end is new. So as you can hear, we got thunderstorms coming in, and so I'm gonna be doing this and watching the weather as well. So, but when we was out on our test ride, I noticed that there was a lot of play in the steering wheel. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today is try to get that play out of the steering wheel by working on the steering gearbox. Show you how to make adjustments there to tighten that up, and then also the steering wheel is kind of off-centered. It's not centered, so I'm going to try to get that centered back up. So that's what I got planned for today. So let's get busy. All right, and to get into the play out of the steering wheel, as you can see, we have a lot of play in it. See all that play right there? We want to adjust the steering box to get that out of there. So with the vehicle on the ground, we want to make sure the wheels are straight, and you can see how much play we have in it. Okay, so let's put the vehicle up on jack stands, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what we need to do. Okay, we got it up on jack stands. So now we just want to make sure that the wheel is straight, which it is, and you see how much play it is right there. So before, what we want to do is see how much play we have before it starts to make contact to turn the wheel from there to there. Okay, so it is cutting up outside, thunder and lightning. So but here, that's where we actually start to turn the wheel, and then there it is coming back. Okay, so that's a lot of play in there. So all right, so let me show you under the bus, the front end here where the steering box is, and show you how to adjust it. So all right, this here's the steering gearbox. I got a video on it, on me cleaning this thing up. This is the original one. This here is the adjustment screw. So what you have in there, or you have gears in here, okay? And then you have another set of gears that this thing moves in and out. So they're sitting like this, and then as time goes on, they loosen up, and then that's what gets your play. So what we're trying to do is tighten this up to where it brings them gears back in, and it takes that play out of it. All right, so what you want to do is you want to get your wrench. I've already loosened it up with a socket. You need to loosen this nut up, and then just get you a flathead screwdriver, and then you just want to adjust it about 1/8 of an inch or to 1/4 of an inch turn, tightening it. All right, right there. Now I'm going to go up there and see how much play we have in the steering wheel. So all right, so we still got some more play in it. So do a 1/4 turn. Let's see what that does. All right, we made our adjustment on there. So now I want to tighten it down. All right, and then I'm going to take it back up top to show you how much play we have in it now. So all right, so now we have, that's all the play we got. It's about 1 inch, and that's all we need. So that's a whole lot better than it was earlier. So we got that taken care of. So that's how you adjust the play out of your steering with your steering gearbox. So, all right. So my wheels are straight, and as you can see, my steering wheel is still at a 45-degree angle. So I'm gonna go in here and adjust the tie rods like it says to in the book, and we're gonna see if that doesn't correct that problem there. So, all right. So let me get up underneath there and show you what I'm gonna do. All right. So let me tell you how the book, the service manual, tells you how to adjust this thing to get your steering wheel back straight. It says to adjust the tie rods. If it's going to the left like mine is, you turn this tie rod over here, this one right here, forward, and then this one, the one on the left, the driver's side, back toward the back of the vehicle. One thing you got to make sure is that the left-handed threaded ball joint ends, tie rod ends, are all pointing to the left. Okay, so make sure they're all pointing to the left. So we're gonna start. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust this thing. You gotta loosen these nuts and bolts up before it's turned. I'm gonna loosen it up. I'm gonna make some adjustments and see if that don't fix it, and then I'll bring you back and let you see the end result. Okay, so what I did was I turned each side 3 times. This one back 3 times, that one forward 3 times. Now let's take a look at the steering wheel and let's see where we're at on the play and everything, and let's see where we're at. All right, our wheel is straight, and now our steering wheel is straight. It's got a little play in it right there, but as you can see, it's the amount of play that we need. So I think we're at it or close. So the next time I test drive it, we'll see if that works. I hope so, because that's what the book says. So that's how you adjust if your steering wheel is at a 45-degree angle like this right here, going this way like this. Then loosen up your tie rods. The driver's side needs to be turned backwards. The passenger side needs to be turned forward. If your steering wheel is turned this way to the right, then it's opposite. Driver's side forward, passenger side backwards. And just keep adjusting it until you get it where you want it. And what I did, I just started out turning the driver's side forward 2 complete turns, and then the driver's side, come back up here, take a look at it, still need to adjust it. I adjusted it 1 turn from there on both sides. So a total of 3 turns on each side, and it's got me pretty close to where I think I should be, but I won't know until I get out here and test drive it. So, all right, so that's it for this project. So, hey, Kelly and I would like to thank you for tuning in to this episode of Adventures with Janis. If you'd like to keep up with our adventure, make sure you click that subscribe button and click that bell for notifications of when we post new videos. Also, if you like the content, hey, give us a big thumbs up, and you can always leave us comments in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. So thanks for tuning in to this episode of Adventures with Janis. And remember, like we say in the V-Dub world, drive them if you got them. Peace and V-Dub life.